Hello and welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. Today's video is Diamond Painting Summer School, Lesson 10, Graphic Design. Okay, so this Diamond Painting Summer School, Lesson 10, Graphic Design, one of the things I wanted to make sure I included was how to make a sticker sheet. But back on June 13th, I had already made Let's Make a Sticker Sheet. I I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm not going to go over the same thing that you might have already seen. If you want to see this video, you can. You would just need to go to, let's click here. So say if you go to YouTube and you search for Summer's Sparkling Good Time, you can click on my channel. And if you go here to videos, Jack is at my feet. If you hear the little noises, that is Jack. Scroll down. It's quite a bit ago because it's about a month. It's this video right here. I will include it in the eye as well to make it easier for you. But since I did just recently make the video, I thought there is no reason for me to go over everything with you again. So what I did was I filmed me just going and playing around and doing things like how to make a YouTube thumbnail, how to convert the sizes, the difference between Pro and not Pro on Canva. I just basically played around for a few minutes. So that's what's the rest of the video. I just wanted you to be aware because I thought there is no reason for me to give you what you've already seen, if that makes sense. I will try to include everything in the eye for the Let's Make a Sticker Sheet, but sometimes I'm not really good with the eyes. So this is where it's at if I'm a dummy and don't do it. Okay? So today what we're going to go over is how we can make sticker sheets when we don't have them, how we can make dividers and fun stuff for our journals, or just how you could print pictures if like I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Let me try to think it. So like how you can go get the pictures off the websites to save them to your hard drive or whatever, so you can like print out different size pictures of them for your logbook if it doesn't come with them. Okay, and so okay, so I talked to you before about how I print pictures off on my computer, but I haven't actually said like how I go. I haven't showed you how I do it. So say I want to be in my I have a folder on my computer that says DP kits. These are diamond painting kits that I own. Okay. So once I buy a kit, I go get the image. I put it in this file so I have access to it. These are not all the ones I own. These are just the ones that I currently have on my laptop. So say I wanted to print out a few of these pictures. So say I wanted to go and grab this 4th of July gnome and some others. So I'm going to hit Control as I'm clicking these. Say I want to just click, let's do 9 of these. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am now going to, while still holding the Control button down, hit the right click. And I'm going to come down here where it says Show More Options. Print. Okay. From this area here, if I can choose what size I want to print them at. If I want to print them as 4x6s, 5x7s, I want to do full sheets by 8 by 10, 3.5 by 4s. Typically, if I'm going to use these in my logbook, I do wallet size. Apparently only chose 8. Now, there's this little button down here, I'm circling it, where it says Fit Picture to Frame. I always want to unclick that, so it's going to keep, so like, because autumn is very different dimensions. If I hit this button, I don't see all of it. Does that make sense? But if I do this, it's going to show me the entire image, okay? Now, when I tell you that I print my thumbnails out 35 to a sheet on a contact sheet, this is what I'm talking about. This is the button I click. And like I said, I always unclick this one because if you don't, it's going to fill it to the space it allows and it will distort your image. Do you see that? It's easier to see that. Let's do an 8.5 by 11. So do you see how it's changing the size. This is especially noticeable with, say, autumn. Let me get over there to autumn. Okay, so that, you see the whole image, but if I click this, if this button's clicked, I do not get the whole image. So I always want to unclick that so everything is proportionate. And that is how I print like sticker sheets for the full label sticker sheets for my logbook. And then I would just hit the print button and it would print out on sticker paper. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to print all those out. This is Canva. I'm currently signed into my non-pro account. I actually have a pro account, but this is my non-pro account because I wanted to show you what you can do for free. So I think this is pretty much empty right now. Now, one of the things I was going to tell you, when you want to do the custom size, you do not want to put in here dock for auto size, because then that is going to give you restraints where you cannot move things around. So what you want to do is select custom size, change this to inches. If you're in the US, this is for letter size US is what I'm giving directions for. So width for the US is 8.5. If I could find it. And 11. What is happening? I did not have a 0.5. Okay. 8.5 by 11. Create new design. And so now this is a letter size. No, thank you. A letter size sheet of paper. Now, over here, they always have these designs you can use. They have elements. Let's just go over this. So say you want to create something. You can go over here and choose something. Say you want to choose this. You click on it. Here it is. Now you could go in and customize it if you wanted to, all of it. Okay. So let's undo that. Undo that. Okay. So that's under design. Now you can choose different styles, and that's will tell you the simple, minimalistic, modern, sleek, blah blah blah, different color palettes, and blah 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 blah. Okay. Over here under designs, this is where you can say, so say you're looking for rainbows. So now, like if I want to see the graphics, they have their rainbow graphics here I can use. Now, anywhere you see this crown, that means these are only for people who have Pro. So you couldn't use those, but I could use this one or that one as long as it doesn't have that. These are photos they have that are rainbow. These are videos. And then they have something called frames. Okay. Now, what a frame is if I put this over here, if I put my own picture in this, go over here to uploads. I don't have any. Okay, so let's upload some photos. So say I want to upload files. Diamond painting kits. So let's just do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Just have some options here. Okay. I'm going to hit open. It's going to go bloop, and now they're going to show up here in my upload section of Canva. Now say I wanted to put Anastasia. I don't even remember who the artist is. I think this is Anastasia. I think it was from the Black Friday thing. And see, now I can put that in the frame and it will do that. Okay. If I delete it, it's just going to delete the picture at first and then have to do it again to delete the actual frame. Now, they have tons of different like stuff you can use for free, but like on, where's that? Frames. Bum, bum, bum. So these are all different frames that you can put in. So say I wanted to do this one. Looks like a computer monitor or something like that. I could do that. And like when I put my picture over here, let's do this one. It's going to put it in the frame. Now, if you don't like the way it's positioned in it, you can go up here to edit photo, hit the crop button, and now you can move this photo so that the part you want in the frame is there. And once you click off over here, it's going to get rid of it. So there's tons of different options like that. Under elements, the frames are a really neat option. But they also have things like lines and shapes. So they give you all these different lines and shape options, but those are not where you're going to put pictures. You can layer those with your picture options, but if you're wanting it to have it hold a picture, you need to use frames. That is the difference. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. So where is it? Let's do a little combo one real quick. So let's do this one over here. Let's make it big. Okay, and these does have the grid lines going on right here that tells you when you're centered. Let's make this a different color. You can choose all these different, we can make it a gradient. Let's do this black to blue gradient. Okay. Now we're going to rock ourselves back over here, run down to frames. I am doing this off the seat of my pants, by the way, everybody. We're just playing. And I want to add this here, make it bigger. So now, make it a little bit bigger. I don't want to see the edge of that. So now I have this right there. Now I can add the picture. And that's going to do it like that. And I can move this anywhere I want, but so you can make them go together, if that makes sense. But I like the fact that we can do these as a gradient fill instead of a solid fill. It's really neat. But now, like I have that, I would click on this. And now over here, when I want to change the color, it's telling me the primary colors in this photo. So if I clicked that one, and I can click through these to see which one I like best with that picture. See, but these are solids. But like this one looked really good with that. Almost like it was rising above, almost like a clicker, you know? So that is how you use those. Also in Element, besides line shapes, they have free graphics you can use. And like I strongly encourage you to use the search for a function. And as long as it does not say Pro, you can use it. And like these are animated. Those don't really work if you're going to print it out. And what's not. So say I wanted to find stars. So this one is a Pro one. These down here. So these first ones are your options. So like say I could take this one and put it right there. And I'm going to hit the color box. I'm going to make it white so we can see them. And I can put them there. Right? Now go back to this button. Now, besides the graphics, they also have stickers. Like I said, sometimes those are moving. They have photos you can use, videos, audio, charts, tables, grids. So say you're wanting to do a montage, like a photo collage, you can go in here, choose one of these. Then once it's over there, you can just toss your pictures into each one. Let me see. Hold on. Let's add a page. Twinkle. So let's grab this guy. So say I put this guy here. Okay, so that's there. Then I can go over here to my uploads. Let's put Autumn here. Let's put, what do I have that would be good and flat? Let's do her here. I would want to change where she's at because I want more of her face in it. So I'm going to hit crop. And I can pull this down like that. Click anywhere else. And then say I want to put this one here. And so it just is going to automatically fill it. Right? So that is under the grids. What else we got besides grids? They have charts, so you can make charts. They have tables, so if you want to make tables. And then this gets to like little packs and stuff. Okay, text. This is where you're going to put your any kind of verbiage you want on the thing. So these are like crazy, already pre-designed for you font combinations. So like, but see, once you see that crown, that's a Pro. So unless you have a Pro account, you can't use it. So let's try the You're Invited. If I click on it, it's going to send it here. Then I just have to double click on it. Come on. And so let's say, hello. And I want to Okay, so now right here, do you see how this came up and says ungroup? That means because both of these are connected. If I hit ungroup, now they're separate. So I can click on, excuse me, sir, that one, and delete it. And so now I just have this big hello, right? Now, if I double click back, well, you little heifer. So if I highlight it there, I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. I can change the color. Let's go with lime green and see what happens. Oh, no. That one is a pro. Dang it. Because it's in brand kit. Okay. So let's do that one. So now it's going to be this funky different color. If you don't like something, this is your back button. So that's how you can add text. You can also click on this and see this button right here that has like the spinning circles. I can make it go any direction I want, upside down, sideways, spin it like a top. It ain't no big deal. Okay. And they have all these other things. Now, if you just want to add normal text, you can hit on this and then say, just testing. And it's going to give it to you in black at this size. Another way you can change this is you can click on here. Let's make this 250. Enter. So now it's big. And sometimes when you let go, it doesn't want to let you move things. So you can click on that. I can change the width of it to so like that. I can change the color. I can make it pink. I can make it whatever this color is. You can go down here and choose a color that it's randomly pulled from the photos. So each photo you have up there is going to have a little palette of the primary colors it's picked up. You can go in here and do the default colors. You can go up here to the document colors and click on this. They even have this little the eyedropper or whatever. You click on that and come over here, and it can go pixel by pixel and choose your color if it wasn't there. The ones you wanted weren't automatically pulled. So then that is going to coordinate and help you coordinate your stuff. So there's that, and then let's see what else we got. Ba, ba, ba. So that was under text. Brand Hub. This is a place that if you are a pro, you can set up your brand stuff where that's a whole nother video. Uploads. This right here is where you're going to have all of your all of the files you want to use in here. There's a draw feature, so like I can come over here with the highlighter or with the marker or the pencil or pen. I can click on that and then I can go and freehand. I can do this one. I can do this one. And now this is the eraser. Ready? Oh, what is happening? And as I'm going over it, it's erasing. So there's that. You can change the width of it or the weight of it as much as you want. This is where it's going to store any of your projects. It's like these are old projects I had back from replace current page. So I did a no video on Saturday, May 20th, and this went up on my community page back in the day. They also have this apps thing. I'm not sure how well this works with people who don't have Pro, but I have Pro, so I'm not normally over here looking at this. So there's that. So that's the gist of this, right? And they do have, I think, a free 30-day trial if you want to. Okay. So I want to close the dish. Okay. I want to create a new design. I'm right over here. Now, no, don't go over in the app. Okay. Let's come over here to say, let's say we're going to order an Amazon kit. So let's type in diamond painting kits. Excuse me, let go of me. Let go of me. Thank you. Okay, so we have this one, right? If I right click this one, the first thing I'm going to try to do is hit the save image as, and I'm going to see what it says as type. If this does not say JPEG or PNG, get out. You don't want it. You don't want it. So then I'm going to open image in new tab. Okay, I'm going to click on this. So now there's the image. I'm going to go, if you're on an HP, you're going to have this wonderful thing called a snipping tool. I'm going to open that. Well, I was going to try to open that. Sometimes it gets mad if you don't hurry. Now it says new. I'm going to set this right here. Take it down here. And then I am going to say save as. Let's call this flowers in chair. Amazon. Get. And I saved it as a JPEG. Okay. So now let me go back to here. So I am actually going to do the upload here from, let's go to my desktop. I think it was on my desktop. Let's make a sticker sheet. So let me open that. So when I ordered from Pam's Diamond Painting, the Natasha Muir Hearts and Daggers, this is the sheet I received, and I just scanned this entire sheet in on my printer, scanner, fax, copier, all in one thing. And this is what I got after that. What I then went and did was I broke it down into the pieces I wanted. I wanted this part of the actual legend. Excuse me, sir. And I wanted a picture of the image, which I think I got this off the website, so it was more vibrant instead of this little bitty one here that was dull. And then I went and stole the Pam Diamond Paintings logo off their website so I could put it on there. So I had it to put in my logbook with their logo, right? So to make a sticker sheet from these things, if you want to know how to actually look, I would take my pieces that I want to go on the sticker sheet, and we'll go into that in a minute. I need to be in a different area to do that. So now I have the pieces I want over here, right? And you can do these with anything you want. Okay, so then I know I want this. So I'm going to stick this over here. Now, I know that this, because I cut it out and I left it the same size as it was on an 8.5 and 11. If I take this too much bigger, it is going to get too big for my label. So I only want to make it a little bit bigger. So right now it's showing at 3.8 inches width and 9.1 inches high. I don't want to go any more than like 9.5. Yeah. So now I can put this over here. Okay. And then this was the image that came with it. But I don't want it that big. That's awful big. So say I want it to be 3.6 by 3.6 is a good size for the size of logbook I have for the finishes. And then I want the Pam Diamond Painting logo. And I really don't want it to be that big. I want it to be maybe, because I don't want it to be the focus. I just want it on the page. So then I can stick this. Oh, let's put this down here. And now I know that Natasha Muir is the artist. You know what I want to do? Double click that, go back all the way over here. I want to do by Natasha Muir. But I'm going to go to the very beginning, hit a return to go up and say, this is called Heart Dagger by Natasha Muir. Now I can make this bigger. I can make it smaller. But I want to make it where it's about the same size as the get me out of it. Let me back in it. Now I can move it. So then when I cut that out, it's going to be about lined up, right? I can even do this right here. And then when I cut this whole thing out, I could stick like one cut. So like cut it right here and then cut it right here. And this whole piece would fit into my logbook. And I could just print this out on sticker paper. Now, if you want more details on how to do this, I will put up in the eye how to make a sticker sheet. I went through the whole thing. Now, if you're new to wanting to create a diamond painting channel and you're going, how the heck do I make a thumbnail? So let's close this. What? I was like, what is this? I'm going to say create a design. And this right here, you're going to write YouTube thumbnail. And it's going to bring it up in the correct sizes. I have the Canva app on my laptop, so that's why it keeps asking me that. And then you can come over here and you can choose a pre-made design if you want. So you can grab this one. Okay. Now you can change everything on this. So say I wanted to go and do I can put that one there. I can put that one there. Hold on, I want to go back up because I want to show you something. Because they have this thing that if I do this one here, and then I want to edit photo, where is the background remover? So if you're free user, you only have 3 shots of this. So I want to try now on this one. So now I have my little cat, and I'm going to move him to where he's just basically peeking out over here, right? Okay. And so then let's put this lady here. It's going to slant it, put it, you don't even have to work about it. It's just going to move it. And I can change this wording to anything I want. I can change the font to anything I want. It's super easy. And then you would save this as your thumbnail. So say, now we're here. So say you wanted to make your own thumbnail. Let's cancel this. And no matter what, if you just click out of stuff, it saves it. You can go back. So it's not that big deal. But say you want to do, where's it at? Elements. So let's come down here to frame here. Let's do grids. So I can come down here. Let's do this one. See, and it's automatically going to size it for me, right? So then I can go back to my uploads. And so let's do the Pam Diamond painting there. Let's do Evelyn there, but I don't like where that's at. So I'm going to do crop, and I'm going to make it move. So she's right there. I'm going to grab this one because it's easy. What else I got in there? Let's do her. But I don't want just her hips, so let's move her down. And so there, I have it where, I just have a grid of photos. Then I can come back over here to text. Let's just do that one. I can change this to, and nope, undo that. Thank you. My phone is doing something over here. I think that's my Life 360. So one of my kids are doing something. I don't know why I put banner. It's a thumbnail. Okay, now I can still go into this. Let go with me. Sometimes you have to let go. I want to make this. See, it's going to make it bigger if I do that. But if I ungroup it, click out and just go on this one. Then I'm going to get this side thing where I can make, excuse me, sir. I said, give me the side thing. Then I can make it where I can do it like that. Now, if I wanted to regroup it, I would go like that and say group. Now I can move this as one unit. So that is how I could go about making a thumbnail. Now, there are tons of things over here that you can do. Canva is an amazing program. Even their free version allows you to do a lot of awesome stuff. Let me see if I can. Am I still logged in? Okay. Back to home. Nope. Try again. Am I logged out? I'm logged out. Hold on. Sign out. This way. Yay! See, now you notice that all that stuff is missing about try Pro for free, and it says I have Pro here. Okay. And then I can go to the brand hub, and I can create a brand kit if you want to. I haven't done it yet because I don't do as much with it. But so in here, it has like all my designs and stuff like that. This is where I do my thumbnails. This is where I play around with things. This is where I figure stuff out. Trying to find a... Okay. So this is where I made the steampunk, or these are the pink Parisian dividers. So basically all I did was create 12 8.5 by 11 sheets, filled them with the photos I liked from a shop bundle I bought on Etsy, and I just had them fill the entire image, right? I did the same thing for the steampunk ladies. This was my second version of the... Stop! I wish you would not ask me that every time. These are my steampunk ladies that are diverse. I really like these. I like these so much. So there's these, right? Now I can also do these as stickers. If I wanted to print them on sticker sheets, you can print them on anything you want to. That's not like, if you haven't dipped your toe into Canva, dip your toe into Canva. Yeah, just go on over and dip your toe. Okay. So, and then I made stuff for the Done Paint Summer School there because it was easier. That's my other stuff there. Trying to find something specific and I cannot find it. Okay. So this was when I was first figuring out the dividers. This was my this was what I made here as my first divider in Canva. Now, I wanted to give a quick show on how I did that. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go to Elements. I'm going to type in here floral background. So if I wanted to do a real photo, I could do a real photo. If I wanted to do graphics, I can do graphics. So looking through here. Now this one's nice and bright. Let's try this one. So now I have that. Now I could go in here and add either elements. So say I wanted to do, type in washi tape. Okay. Then I have this washi tape right here. Get right there, centered. And so then let's upload. This has everything. Let's just use this picture of Trinity because it's handy. Now, if I want to change the position, so say I want this tape on top of this, I can say position. Backward, it's going to move it one. So she's still on top of this border, but now the washi tape's in front of her, right? So I can click on over like that. Make the washi tape a little bigger, maybe a little off-centered or something like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go over here to text. Let's do add a heading, trend, and Oregon Coast. This was a picture I took when we were at the up seeing her, my grandbabies this past last summer. Oh my, it's been a minute. So there's that. Now I can change the font, and if you have Pro, you have a lot of options. And then I can change the size. I can make this a different size. I can resize this if you have Pro to say I want to make this an Instagram post. I'm going to say copy and resize. And it's going to resize this down into an Instagram post size. So then I could save this and put it on my Instagram with all the pretty and all that. Now, notice when we're looking at this, that this picture is just a picture. There's no cute nothing, right? This is what I was telling you about frames. So if we go back over here to elements, and we go down, where is frames? Frames, see y'all. So looking at the frames, they have, so say I move this here, and delete that. A little bit bigger. I want to layer sitting backward. Thank you. And I'm going to move that like over because I really don't want it. Big. I think I had this centered originally, but that off center. There we go. Now that I have that, see I have this rounded border around my picture. Now if I click on that, I could change this color. So my photo colors. So I can make it match the floral pattern I already have in there. I can choose any of these different colors to make it match. Trinity likes yellow, so we'll go with yellow. How about that? Okay. Now I'm going to click out of there. Now if I go to my uploads, I can grab Trinity and I can put her in the frame. So Canva, especially Canva Pro, it's a good time. It's a good time. And you should have already seen these Cheryl Bakers over here in a video. I think all of this might already be up there for you to guys help me decide. So now say I want to resize this back to, sorry, I said resize. I want to go to, let's just custom size. Take it out of pixels, put it back in inches. Let's make the width 8.5 by 11. Thank you. So now these are back to letter size. So now on this one, I would just want to like grab everything here and then make it bigger. And that's how that works. But frames are your friend. Frames let you set up your design. And so say you want to do like branded thumbnails or branded whatever, where you want the same layout every time. You can go ahead and use those frames. Elements. That is real pretty. Add page. That's what I used the first time. There's a blue one. What's this one? Okay. Delete that. So say I want to do set up a branded thing. And okay, so I'm gonna hit frame, see all. And I'm gonna do this like, let's see, what do we got? What do we got? So this is like a book, right? So as I'm looking at this, I can tell by the way it's done that there are two photos here, right? Okay. Everyone sees that? Because there's a cloud here and a cloud here, and it's literally the exact same image, right? So say I want to put this background behind it. Let's position it to the back. Okay, let's now move this down here, right here. And then let's do beach, please. Make it bigger. Change the colors. First, things first, ungroup that. Go with me. Let's change, please. First, let's change it to this green. Let's turn beach into the blue. Nope, not the blue. This coral color. So, I don't even like that either. But that's how I can do it. And then, so I say that. Then all I have to do is keep going into my uploads. And I can put this picture in there. I can put that picture there. I can put that, oops, nope, that picture there. So like, I could change this beach. Not please, beach. Sometimes when they're overlapping, oops, see? Sometimes when they're overlapping, I want to move that one over first so I can get to what I want. So if I said Mika and not do a Y, Mika. And I say Jelena. I don't like this background. It's a little loud. So I can do Mika, Jelena, and then say let's change the background. Let go with me. Let's go with me. Let's make the background like this gray color. Nope, not that one. It's bad. Nope. Don't like that one either. How about this darker one? No, that's awful. All right, let's try one of these gradients. And then you just play around with it until you find something you like. I think I liked it best. That's white right now. So maybe it's the frame I don't like. So then I can, so say this was the Mika Jelena, but next time I wanted to change this to say Cheryl Baker and put two different photos here. So I could take over, so like witch owl, and do that owl there, that owl there. Owl. Why is this acting so weird? Delete. A font is putting them things very, very close together, guys. So like witch owl. And so I could keep everything the same, just modify it. Okay? That's super cute. I miss trendy. I'm just saying. And then when you come back, close this. I don't want you anymore. Go away, go away, go away. Now if I didn't want to open that. So if I click the home, that's where I'm at. So I'm at projects. Now it's going to show you everything that I was just messing with right here. It's going to have saved it. If I opened it and touched it, it's saying recently it's here. And if you notice that it's different sizes, because it's going to have saved every size. So in case you have changed your mind, you can go back. And has all your uploads and stuff like that down here. Pretty neat. And that's what we have. So you can dip your toes into Canva.